What do you think is the appeal of the RSS today for someone who's watching this, perhaps even from the diaspora? What will this fundamentally give them? We've definitely covered Hedgewarian thought. We've analyzed the annals of history and understood what he stood for and the implications for the India of that time.
Look, it's not my job to really comment.
Sorry. One sec, yeah.
It's not really my job. Sorry, let's start again.
No, that's fine.
You can edit it then, right?
No, yeah, of course.
So it's a good question. It's not really my job to comment and necessarily tell people what they should think and how they should think, right? But what I will say is two things. One, I think popular discourse, popular narratives from within the RSS and without the RSS do injustice to Hedgewar, his creation, and his philosophy, which I think is much more interesting than both sides will have you believe. That's number one. Mm-hmm. Number two is that whether you think the RSS is a force for good or bad, to me is irrelevant. I think if you want to understand modern India, you just haven't got a choice but to understand this stuff, right? And you got to be able to then understand, how do we engage with this force? Because it is a force. Because it's interwoven, it's decentralized, right? Into the entire fabric of Indian society. So how on earth do I understand modern India without understanding the RSS? So whether you like it or not, whether you think it's a force for good or not, whether you think you're a Deshbhakt or not, so whether you're in the in-group or the out-group, it doesn't matter, but you're going to have to tackle it. You're going to have to understand it. And I say that to not just Indians. I say that to my friends who are English, who are American, who are French. I think anybody who wants to understand modern India is going to have to visit the Hedgewarian mind.
If you liked the episode, please leave your key takeaways in the comments. It helps us decide future episodes. And of course, make sure you follow Dostcast on Spotify. Dostcast to the moon. Yeah, even as Indians who are born and brought up here, I think there's only two places we approach understanding our country from. We either understand it through our polity, and now we have a political party that is generally very Hindu in nature out and about, which is the BJP, or we understand it through our scriptures and texts. But there is a middle that people often ignore, which is the social mobility of Hindus, which is far less loose than my social community that I play, that I rock climb with or go to the gym with. That is far more loose. Whereas the RSS, like you said, exists everywhere, and ignoring them often comes, or labeling them as merely a Hindu militant organization comes at great disservice to just the things they're able to achieve in the shadows.
I think if one does not start creating a nuanced view of the RSS, whether you like them or not, you will never understand modern India. And I think if you don't understand modern India, it will remain an enigma. And enigmas are scary places.
Sure.
Right? And I don't think anybody wants to live in perpetual fear, right? Self-made fear. Mm-hmm. So therefore, we should look to solve our enigmas, right? RSS today is an enigma because I don't think, for whatever reason, I don't think due attention, due research, due purpose has been given to Hedgewar, his life, his philosophy, and by extension, therefore, his creation. So I hope this book starts a conversation, and I implore everybody, to read it, challenge it, critique it. And I hope there are lots of other brighter minds than I who will go and build on top of it.
If you love this episode, make sure you leave a note at the end so we know what more to make of. And of course, follow Dostcast on Spotify, Dostcast to the moon.